So many of us go through these toxic experiences. So many of us have these situations that we can't really understand or put our finger on it. And sometimes when we have a diagnosis, or sometimes when we know what something is labeled or called, it gives us a bit of peace. Okay, a bit of peace because we can understand it and we can make meaning from it. As human beings, we like to make meaning from most things. That's our way of trying to understand. That's our way of processing situations and experiences that happen to us. Now, narcissism is quite a tough one to get through because it affects you emotionally, it affects you physically, it affects you psychologically and spiritually. Okay, so we are wanting to understand this. We are wanting to make meaning from this situation. And for us to be able to process our feelings and move to the other side, we have to understand. Now, the danger in labeling somebody a narcissist means that you are then searching for a clear-cut diagnosis, because if that person is a narcissist, then that will make all the difference. Then it will change everything. Wrong. What you need to understand is, if you have gone through something that didn't feel right, was really harrowing, caused you to question yourself, that's called gaslighting, and it was really particularly difficult, like difficult to get over, maybe then say another relationship that you have been in, then this was a toxic relationship. And whether this person is narcissistic or not, it doesn't really change your experience and your understanding of the situation, because you're not looking for an outward diagnosis. You're not looking for something outwardly to be able to define the experience that you've had. No, you did have this experience and this did happen, and that's caused you to go and research about it, to understand it, to know what it is, to understand your situation and to be able to move forward from it. What you need to do is validate this experience and know that what you have gone through is absolutely valid. And yes, you are not wrong. It was narcissistic. That's how you make meaning from it. And if that resonates with you, then hold on to it. Take that and hold on to it and understand that your situation was toxic and it wasn't congruent with what you know relationships to be. So you're trying to understand and make meaning from it. You're not wrong, because the information that you go to look on the internet, the information that you read, you know, maybe from blogs or whatever, that information that you learn about is very specific to narcissism or narcissistic abuse, because this information that resonates with you is very much isolated. And what I mean by that is it's very specific to what you have gone through. A person that possibly is suffering from depression, or someone who has gone through a relationship with someone who has bipolar, this information wouldn't resonate with them, because the research that you read and the topics that and the concepts that are discussed in these types of articles, well, basically what it means is that, you know, this is what you have gone through and it's very specific to that situation. So no, the fact that you're reading about it, I just want to say that actually you are probably right. This is exactly what happens. And what I am going to say is, don't question yourself. If this information resonates with you, take it. Yes, the person probably is narcissistic, but you don't need a diagnosis to be able to justify your situation. You went through it. This is what you experienced. And this is what you need to do to get through. So